So for the LeetCode problem 25, reverse nodes in K group. This is a hard problem. Let's read the description first. Given the head of the linked list, reverse the nodes of the list K at a time, and return the modified list. K is a positive integer and is less than or equal to the length of the linked list. If the number of nodes is not a multiple of K, then left out nodes in the end should remain as it is. You may not alter the values in the list nodes. Only nodes themselves may be changed. Okay, so this problem at the beginning it looks very hard. But then we observe the function, the parameter they provided, which is the list node head and int K. Actually, if we assume we have already written the function, and let's think the first parameter we give it a head plus K. This actually gonna be a sub-problem of the original, give it to a head and K. So when we think this kind of problem, we kind of want to think it in a recursive way. So let's first write the function of reverse. So in previous videos, we have written the function using the recursive method. In this one, we're gonna use the iteration. The iteration method technically is the space complexity of that is smaller than using the recursive method. So when we're using the iteration method, the space complexity will be big O of 1, and time complexity will be big O of n as well. So we can say that the reverse K group is using the recursive method, and we have the base case of the recursion is when head is null. So in this case, the function returns null, and the two pointers will help identify the group of nodes to be reversed. And when there are fewer than K nodes left in the list, the function returns head without making any changes. So then the reverse function is called to reverse the group nodes from A to B, and it will return the new head of the group, which will be the last node after the reversal. After reversing the group, the next pointer of the original head A is updated to point to the result of recursively calling reverse K group with the new B as the head, effectively connecting the reversed groups. So finally, the function result returns the last node of the reverse group, which is stored in the variable last. So now this node is now the new head group. So overall, the time complexity is big of n, since each node is processed at most once, and the overall time complexity is linear in the number of nodes. And for the space complexity, is determined by the core stack during the recursion, and the reverse K group is using the recursion. So the space complexity, in the worst case, if the linked list has n nodes, the core stack can grow to a depth of n over K. So therefore, the space complexity is big of O of n over K.